Chinese is very easy to learn. Of course, maybe you don't believe my idea. Maybe you not agree with me. But actually, I really think Chinese character. Maybe we just focus on Chinese character first. Chinese character very easy to learn. Okay, you always have idea the character part is most difficult. But I hope after today's lesson, you will have the same opinion with me. Okay, I'd like to tell you one thing about the 6 ways to create characters. So this 4 is most important one. Today, I will just show you these 3, okay? So this is the old Chinese way, you know. So from this picture, we can tell the character can be different. Some character looks like a single way. Some character is more complicated. Now, I will show you one by one later. So first, this one is most important is 形声字. In Chinese, we call it 形声字. Why we call it 形声字? Because in such characters, usually 2 parts. The first part is meaning. Another part show you sound. So it means this character give to you, then you will find it how to read, and then you can guess the meaning. There are maybe almost more than 80% character is like this kind of type. Let's see the example. Is anyone here can read all of the character here? Can you read it? Okay, maybe you will say, 老师, I give up. It looks very complicated. But can you find something similar between all of the characters? What's the similar part? Did you see? It doesn't matter what the character is, but they share the same part. And this part, maybe you know how to read. You learned Chinese before, 对不对? So this part, we read like 包, 包, 包. Okay, last semester, maybe you learned 包 is like a bag, like 面包 bread, 包包包. Okay, so all of this character use 包, share 包 in it. Then why? Okay, now I will show you how to read all of the character I just showed you before that page. Let's see how to read. From the first one until the last one. 包包包宝抱抱. And then 跑跑跑跑跑跑跑跑跑. Okay, did you find it? Something very, very similar, the pronunciation. Maybe it's read like 包. Maybe read like 泡. Why? Why the character looks different? Why it's a similar pronunciation? Because they share the same sound element, that is 包. So if the character has 包as a sound element, of course, the pronunciation should be similar, like 包. Okay, so this is 包, this is 跑, and this is 抱. Okay, of course, we cannot say should be totally same. If totally same, in the language it will be terrible, you know. It's very, very easy to make some misunderstanding. So that's why some part a little different, but very similar. So next time when you meet a new character, if you already know how to read this character, then you can try to guess how to read this new one. So this is sound element, really important. Now let's see. After I explained the sound element, let's try to see this one. So maybe now we should know. 包, okay, 包 is like this. In old China, we write down like this. So all of this character is used 包 as the radical, 对不对? As a part. So that's why the pronunciation is similar. But now I will show you in the character another part. So this part, let's see. So this part show you how to read. So the pronunciation here, 抱跑跑宝, similar pronunciation. But this part is different. This part is meaning element. So the left part show you the meaning. Okay, for next lesson, I will show you what's the meaning of such radical. Then you can guess the new character's meaning from the radical. For example, this one, it's easy for you to guess. It looks like a mouth. So that's why the meaning is still connected like a mouth. So that's why meaning element and sound element combine to be a new character. Okay. Also, you have a lot of another example. You see, such words also have different meaning, but the meaning you can guess from the radical on the left side. So the left side, we also call it the meaning element. meaning element and the sound element, two parts together. So this one is really, really important in Chinese character. More than 80% is such kind of words. So that's why, in my opinion, I think Chinese character can be easy. Okay, because when you meet some new character, you can try to guess the meaning, you can try to guess how to read. Yes? Okay, now I will show you another part. Why I think Chinese character is easy is about this kind of characters. 象形字, 象形字. In old Chinese, we call it 象形字. Guys, for example, this is the old way how we write down this character. Okay, nowadays we write down like this. Can you guess the meaning? I think you can guess. It's like a mouth. It's your mouth. Yes? So that's why such character, if you can get immediately from it looks like, this one we call it 象形字, 象形字. So everyone knows the picture way. So that's why a lot of character you can guess the meaning by yourself. Now I will show you some example. Can you tell what's this? What's this? Okay, maybe you can't tell very well, but this one it looks like an animal. It's tortoise. Tortoise. In all the Chinese, we write down tortoise character like that, write down like this. And how about this one? Can you guess? It's like a big head and two hands. So it's a little baby here. Okay, so this is the character. This is not a picture. Now let's try to see more example. 这是什么呢? 这是什么呢? This is all the way we write down this character. Actually, this one means river. Means river. Nowadays, still very similar way we write down like this. 水, 水 means water. And then this one, what looks like? Fire, fire. So nowadays, 火, 火, fire. So you should remember 火 like this way. Try to imagine there's a fire here. Then you can remember this character. And then this one, sun, sun. Nowadays, 日, very similar way to write that. 对不对? Okay. There are not a lot of characters like this kind in Chinese character system, but with this part is really important because this part is a basic one. The single character then combine a new character. And this one, can you guess what's the meaning? It's people. Maybe you're confused. Why? Why this one means people? Because it not looks like face to face. It's standing like this. So we call it 人, 人. Okay. And this 人, how about this one? Have no idea what's that. Actually, this is female, woman, woman. Okay, so when you write down woman, did you see? It's like two hands crossing and a knee on the floor because the woman not have a very high society. So 女. Nowadays, you write down 女, it's like crossing, two hands crossing here. Okay, and let's try. This one I explained. This one in modern days. Write down like this, like a big head and two hands, okay. And then this is 手, hands. Maybe you're confused. Why? Like this is hands. Yes, it's your hands, it's your hands. We say 手, hand. And then let's see. 这是什么? We already learned. 口, 口, your mouth, 口. And this one, like this direction, maybe you can't guess. But if you turn to this direction, then you get it. Eyes, eyes, 对吗? Eyes. So nowadays, you still write down like this, very similar. 目, 目, eyes. Okay, and what's that? Now you can guess, yeah? So this part of the house is the roof. So we call it 面, 面. Anytime if you saw this, you will know it should be something about the roof of the house. And then this, what's this looks like? A little tail here. So we will call it 犬, 犬, dog, dog, 犬. Okay, how about this? Can you guess? Look like people? No, it's tree, tree. So we call it 木, 木, okay, like a root. And then the leaf can put here. So 木, 木. Okay, after we know this part, the set part, it can be easier because the set part is compound one. So, for example, there are more than 10%, so this part also is very important. Let's try. 我们说这是什么？这是什么？这是水 river, river, 对吗？这是水。And this one, eyes, eyes. Okay, 我们说目 is your eyes. So, Such one is very easy to tell because you can tell the meaning from itself like a picture. But now you put two pictures together, then what can you get? 水 and 木 together, that new character we call it 泪, 泪. So there's some water in your eyes. It's then compound meaning is tears. Someone cry. Yeah, water from eyes. So this kind of character is 会意字. We call it 会意字, compound meaning. Now let's try to see again. 手, your hands, 手. And then this one, 目, your eyes. Then put hands and eyes together. What's that? 看. Okay, so what we put hands on above the eyes. What's that? 看. So this your hands, this your eyes. If you put your hands above your eyes, it's you try to look at something far away. So we will say 看 is look at something. 看, like what's he doing? 手 and eyes. 看. Okay, try again. 这个是什么? Fire, 火, 对吗? 这是火, fire. And then this one is the house roof. Fire, house. What happened? I don't think it's a happy thing. We call it 灾, disaster, 灾, disaster. So, of course, it's a big disaster here. So we call it 灾. And now, this is tree. 木 means tree, yes? And then this one is a person. 人. If you put 人 and tree together, you get a new words. Is 休, to have a rest. Because you are so tired, you should lean on the tree. So have a rest. 休. Okay, then this one is 口, mouse. And then this one is the little dog. Little dog open the mouth. What's he going to do? We call it 吠, bark. Yeah, so this dog is 吠, open mouth. Okay, and then this one is 女, 对不对? And then this one is 子, woman and baby together. What can you get? 女 and 子 together is 好. We know 好, 对吗? 你好吗? Okay, and 好 in Chinese means good. So we say 好. Why we say woman and the baby together is good? Yeah, one day you have a wife and you have a baby. Of course, it's the most happy thing in the whole world. So we call it 好 is good. 好 is good. So such words is like combined, associate the meaning together. This new character, nothing about to show you how to read, but show you two meaning, created a new meaning. So that's why I said in Chinese, I think a Chinese character can be easy to learn because sometimes you can guess the meaning, sometimes you can guess how to read. So why not agree with me? Okay, so one more picture if you like to guess. Okay, so this one I think very clear. It's a drum, dong, 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 to play some music. And then when it change to character, change like this. So this part you should knock here. And this is the some top part, try to decoration, make it beautiful. This is how the drum standing on the floor, okay? So this is a character way. If you write it like this, we know it's drum. And then, how can we make the character more complicated? Now, the drum, maybe we put something inside. And then it's your hands. In your hands, you hold some stick. Try to knock. So this one in Chinese also means 鼓, means drum, 鼓. And then if you try to guess more, then what happened here? Okay, now we know this is 鼓, the drum. Then what's this? Why you put the dong 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 besides? Because it's like some voice, some sound made by the 鼓. So the sound, we use this three to mean the sound. Okay, so this one, in Chinese, we read like a boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that's why this is the older Asian Chinese, how they create new character, pom pom pom. And if you try to guess this one, okay, there is a very big drum here, and now the mouth. Okay, so speaking, talking, and the drum. So we can say it's very, very noisy, very, very happy time, like to do something. So this is how we made Chinese characters.